Step by step, the SpaceX company is progressing the development of its novel Starship rocket. On 5 May 2021, the latest prototype, serial number 15, also known as SN15, has just completed a successful high-altitude ascent and landing. The four previous test artifacts all ran into trouble as they went through their touchdown maneuvers, ultimately destroying themselves in the process. But SN15 had no such difficulty, making a tidy, controlled return to the ground at SpaceX R&D facility in Texas. A small fire licked around the base of the vehicle on touchdown but was soon extinguished. There is considerable interest in the Starship concept now that the American Space Agency NASA has chosen it to land astronauts on the moon later this decade. SN 8, 9, 10 and 11 could not manage the process cleanly and were destroyed just before, at or shortly after the moment of touchdown. SN15 in contrast made a perfect flip back to the vertical and set itself down gently on its stubby legs. A time capsule containing a sample of rock and dirt as old as the solar system will drop from outer space into the Utah desert on 24 September 2023. That is what NASA has planned for its historic OSIRIS-REx asteroid probe, which began its trek home on Monday. Its precious cargo of 60 grams of ancient debris from the near-Earth asteroid Bennu is the largest sample collected since the Apollo mission. Scientists believe it may provide clues on the formation of the solar system. NASA's OSIRIS-REx launched on September 8, 2016 off the Florida coastline. Its destination, the asteroid Bennu, some 185 miles away. NASA's OSIRIS-REx started its 2.5-year return journey from Bennu on Monday 10 May 2021. Sea turtles are known for relying on magnetic signatures to find their way across thousands of miles to the very beaches where they hatched. Now research reporting in the journal Current Biology on May 6, 2021 have some of the first solid evidence that sharks also rely on magnetic fields for their long-distance forays across the sea. Researchers had known that some species of sharks travel over long distances to reach very specific locations year after year. They also knew that sharks are sensitive to electromagnetic fields. The question then was whether bonnetheads manage those return trips by relying on a magnetic map. To find out, the researchers used magnetic displacement experiments to test 20 juvenile wild-caught bonnetheads. In their studies, they exposed sharks to magnetic conditions representing locations hundreds of kilometers away from where the sharks were actually caught. Such studies allow for straightforward predictions about how the sharks should subsequently orient themselves if they were indeed relying on magnetic cues. Lightning bolts break apart nitrogen and oxygen molecules in the atmosphere and create reactive chemicals that affect greenhouse gases. Now a team of atmospheric chemists and lightning scientists have found that lightning bolts and surprisingly subvisible discharges that cannot be seen by cameras or the naked eye produce extreme amounts of the hydroxyl radical and hydroperoxyl radical. The hydroxyl radical is important in the atmosphere because it initiates chemical reactions and breaks down molecules like the greenhouse gas methane. Hydroxyl radical is the main driver of many compositional changes in the atmosphere. One family of spiders can catch prey many times their own weight by hitching silk lines to their quarry and hoisting the meaty prize up into the air. These tangle web spiders are masters of using silk to amplify muscle power. Their webs are a messy tangle, says Gabriele Greco. He studies biological materials at the University of Taranto in Italy. Greco and Nicola filmed how spiders hunt from such snarls. The pair focused on big catches, insects weighing up to 50 times as much as the spiders themselves. The web makers, however, could win their battles. That's thanks to skillful fighting, venom, and lots of prey wrapping silk. Victorious spiders also attached multiple silk threads to their prey bundle to hold the feast up to the web. Yet oddly, these threads never got pulled totally stretched.